Al-Qur'an, Chapter 39. The book sent from God, the Mighty, the Wise. We have sent down to you the book with truth, so worship God, making religion sincere to Him. Indeed, to God belongs the pure religion, and those who have taken guardians besides Him say, "We do not worship them except to bring us closer to God." Indeed, God judges between them in what they differ in. Indeed, God does not guide those who are liars and infidels. If God had wanted to take a son, He would have chosen and created whatever He wished. Glory be to Him, He is God, the One, the All-Powerful. He created the heavens and the earth with truth, enfolding the night over the day and enfolding the day over the night, and He subjected the sun and the moon, each running for a specified time. Indeed, He is the Mighty, the Forgiving. He created you from a single soul, then made from it its mate, and sent down to you 8 pairs of livestock. He creates you in the wombs of your mothers, creation after creation in 3 veils of darkness. That is God, your Lord. He is the dominion. There is no deity but Him. So how do you turn? If you disbelieve, then God is self-sufficient without you, and He does not approve of disbelief for His servants. But if you are grateful, He will be pleased with you, and no bearer of burdens will bear the burden of another. Then to your Lord is your return, and He will inform you of what you used to do. Indeed, He is all-knowing of what is in the bosoms. And when harm befalls a person, he calls upon his Lord, repenting to Him. Then, when He bestows upon him a blessing from Him, he forgets what he was called for before, and assigns rivals to God to stray from His path. Say, enjoy your disbelief for a little while, for you are among the companions of the fire. Is he obedient during the night, prostrating and standing, warning of the hereafter, and hoping for the mercy of his Lord? Say, are those who know equal to those who do not know? Only those of understanding remember. Say, O my servants who believe, fear your Lord. For those who do good in this world, there is good, and God's earth is vast. Only the patient will be given their reward without reckoning. Say, I have been commanded to worship God, making my religion sincere to Him. And I have been ordered that I first be exclusively surrendered to God. Say, if I disobey my Lord, I fear the punishment of a great day. Say, I worship God in sincere devotion to Him. So worship whatever you want besides Him. Say, the losers are those who lose themselves and their families on the day of resurrection. Indeed, that is the clear loss. They will have above them shades of fire, and beneath them darkness. With this cause, God warns His servants, O servants, beware. And those who turn away from the worship of the tyrant and turn to God, for them is good news, so give good news to servants. Those who listen to the word and follow the best of it, those are the ones whom God has guided, and those are the possessors of understanding. Whoever is subject to the word of torment, will you save those in hell? But those who fear their Lord will have chambers, with chambers built above them, beneath which rivers flow. God's promise. God does not break His promise. Have you not seen that God sends down water from the sky and causes it to spring into springs in the earth? Then brings forth with it crops of different colors. Then it stirs up, and you see it turning yellow. Then it turns into rubble. Indeed, in that is a reminder for those with understanding. Is he the one whose chest has been opened by God for exclusive surrender to God? If so, then he is upon light from his Lord. So woe to those whose hearts hardened at the remembrance of God. Those are in clear error. God has sent down the best of remembrance, a book that is consistent and corroborative, from which the skins of those who fear their Lord shiver. Then their skins and hearts soften to the remembrance of God. This is guidance from God. He guides thereby whom He wills, and whoever God leads astray, He has no guide. Is He the one who will protect His face from the worst of torment on the day of resurrection? And it will be said to the wrongdoers, taste what you used to earn. Those before them denied, so the torment came to them from where they did not perceive. So God made them taste disgrace in the life of this world, and the torment of the hereafter is greater, if they only knew. And we have presented for the people every example in this Quran, so that they may remember. An Arabic Quran that is not crooked, so that they may become righteous. God gives an example of a man who has quarreling partners and a man who submits to another man. Are they equal examples? Praise be to God, rather, most of them do not know. You are dead and they are dead. Then on the day of resurrection, you will dispute before your Lord. Who is more unjust than he who denies God and denies the truth when it came to him? Is not hell a dwelling place for the unbelievers? And whoever comes with the truth and believes in it, those are the righteous. They have whatever they wish from their Lord. This is the reward of the doers of good. So that God may atone for them the worst of what they did and reward them with the best of what they did. Is not God sufficient for his servant? And they frighten you with those besides him. And whoever God leads astray, he has no guide. And whoever God guides, he has no one to mislead him. Is not God mighty, possessor of vengeance? And if you ask them who created the heavens and the earth, they would certainly say God. Say, have you seen what you call upon besides God? If God wants me to harm, will they remove his harm? Or he wants me to show mercy, will they withhold his mercy? Say, God is sufficient for me. In him, those who trust put their trust. Say, O my people, work according to your position. Indeed, I am a worker, and you will know. Whoever receives a torment, that will disgrace him, and an everlasting torment will befall him. Indeed, we have sent down to you the book for the people in truth, so whoever is guided, it is for himself, and whoever goes astray, he only strays against it, and you are not a guardian over them. God takes souls at the time of their death, and those who have not died in their sleep. Then he withholds those for whom death has decreed, and sends the others for an appointed time. Indeed, in that are signs for a people who reflect. Or have they taken intercessors other than God? Say, have they not possessed anything, nor understood? Say, all intercession belongs to God. To him belongs the dominion of the heavens and the earth, and then to him you will be returned. And when God alone is mentioned, the hearts of those who do not believe in the afterlife revolt, and when those besides him are mentioned, then they rejoice. Say, O God, creator of the heavens and the earth, knower of the unseen and the witnessed, you judge between your servants in what they differed about. And if those who wronged had all that is on earth, and the like of it with it, they would ransom themselves with it from the evil of torment on the day of resurrection. And the torment would appear to them from God what they had not expected. The evils of what they had earned appeared to them, and what they had mocked befell them. If harm befalls a person, he calls upon us. Then when we bestow upon him a blessing from us, he says, I have been given this only by my knowledge. Rather, it is a trial, but most of them do not know. Those before them said it, but what they earned did not avail them. So the evils of what they earned befell them, and so also these who are unjust will be struck by the evils of what they have earned, and they will not be able to frustrate. Do they not know that God extends sustenance to whomever he wills, and determines that in that are signs for people who believe? Say, O my servants, who have transgressed against themselves, do not despair of God's mercy. God forgives all sins. Indeed, he is the forgiving, the merciful. And repent to your Lord and submit to him before the torment comes upon you, for then you will not be helped. And follow the best of what has been sent down to you from your Lord before the torment comes upon you suddenly while you are not aware. For a soul to say, Oh, how sorry I am for what I have neglected in the presence of God, and I was among those who mocked. Or you say that if God had guided me, I would have been among the pious. Or you say, when you see the torment, if I had a chance, I would be among the doers of good. Indeed, my signs have come to you, but you denied them and were arrogant and were among the disbelievers. And on the day of resurrection, you will see those who denied about God, their faces blackened. Is not hell an abode for the arrogant? And God saves those who fear God. No evil will touch them, nor will they grieve. God is the creator of everything, and He is the disposer of everything. To Him belongs the reigns of the heavens and the earth, and those who disbelieve in the signs of God, those are the losers. Say, do you command me to worship anyone other than God, you ignorant people? It has already been revealed to you and to those before you. If you associate others, your work will be nullified and you will be among the losers. Rather, worship God and be thankful. And they did not value God as much as He deserves, while the entire earth is in His grip on the day of resurrection, and the heavens are folded in His right hand. Glory be to Him, Most High, above what they associate with Him. And He blew the trumpet, and everyone in the heavens and everyone on earth was shocked, except those whom God willed. Then He blew another time into it, and lo, they were standing and watching. And the earth shone with the light of its Lord, and the book was established, and prophets and martyrs were brought, and it was judged between them with truth, and they would not be wronged. And every soul has been repaid for what it has done, and He knows best what they do. And those who disbelieved were led in groups to hell, until when they reached it, its gates were opened, and its keepers said to them, Did not the messenger come to you from among you, reciting to you the verses of your Lord, and warning you of the meeting of this day of yours? They said, Yes, but the word of torment has come true upon the disbelievers. It was said, Enter the gates of hell to abide therein, for wretched is the abode of the arrogant. Those who feared their Lord were led in groups to paradise until when they reached it. Its gates were opened, and its keepers said to them, Peace be upon you. You were good, so enter it to abide forever. And they said, Praise be to God who has fulfilled His promise for us and given us the inheritance of the earth. We may live in paradise wherever we wish. For what a wonderful reward for those who work. And you will see the angels surrounding the throne, glorifying the praises of their Lord, and it has been decided between them with justice, and it is said, Praise be to God, Lord of the worlds.